And this includes both the general as well as love and relationship forecast. Now, that first card that comes up speaks about a wild, pure heart. And this talks about accessing that part of yourself that is almost childlike, that you had when you were a child, that was wild and free, unprejudiced, not worried, without all that conditioning. And it says dance, play, have fun, remember that innocent part of yourself. So from next week onward, probably a little bit before as well, there's some beautiful planetary alignments on Christmas Day, which will probably last forward into the new year, if not a little bit longer than that. And this means that you can do that. Find that innocent part of yourself again. You can. The energy is around to do that. They're supporting that. They're even encouraging that. Just to have a good time like a child would. And to be wild and pure of heart again. If you know that feeling when you do something that's just for the pure joy of it and it makes you really happy. Now, where relationships are concerned, the first card that comes up is that of getting to know one another. Now, this could very much be about if you're with a partner already, be it a friend or even a business partner or your spouse or a lover, that you perhaps need to get to know them a bit better again. They might have changed in this time, or you might be both been so busy that you haven't seen that the other one started developing in a certain way or evolving in a certain way. And once you start getting to know one another again, you're going to find things out about each other that you've perhaps forgotten about, or even more importantly, you didn't even know about. And it rekindles that bond between the two of you. Now, for those of you looking for a relationship, you might meet someone or have just met someone, and now you're going to get to know each other better, which is the exciting part of a relationship. And that energy is going to be very prevalent this week in relationships. That next card that comes up is the Wild card. And this is speaking about, this is basically destiny at play here. So this relationship, be it a relationship you're in or a new one that you're going to be getting into, what is going to happen hasn't been written yet, where is concerned with getting to know one another. So whatever that aspect is that you're getting to know about one another, that hasn't been written. The script hasn't been written for it yet. You've been given a wild card for that. You're given a certain amount of freedom of choice where that is concerned. Now that is both wonderful, and also remember, use this to have fun, to be that child, to be wild and pure of heart, to really enjoy this person and the relationship and the bond that you're forming. Investigate it, explore it, especially explore it because you've got this wild card energy. Now, where the general part of the reading is concerned, the first card that comes up is the regeneration card. This is a lovely card. This speaks about something which you have thought has failed, something which you thought is not going to grow or evolve. This could even be something from a while back. It could even be a friendship or a partnership, but something which seemed to just not be growing or moving forward, or even to you seem to have died off, is suddenly going to start showing signs of life again. This to me is also the rain card. So those of you living in areas that desperately need rain, you could possibly be getting rain within the next week too. It's a lovely, beautiful card, this. It's that spark of hope again, that first sign of growth that you see. And this card normally means that the growth will burgeon after that. You will see it will get bigger and bigger, and something that you thought would possibly have failed could end up growing bigger than you could even have possibly imagined. The leap of faith card comes up with that, and that speaks about taking that leap of faith. So possibly whatever this is that seemed to have failed before, now start showing sign of growth, and you're going to have to take that leap of faith. You're going to be encouraged to, you're going to want to, and this is saying take that leap of faith. Forget your worries, forget your concerns about this, forget the doubting energies, just take that leap of faith, knowing that where you are heading is where you are meant to go, and the flight itself is going to be hugely enjoyable. And the next two cards that come up is Hope and Happiness and Seek Beauty. These are just a really, really beautiful set of cards for the week. That Hope and Happiness says exactly that. Look to your future with hope and happiness. Forget all the bad news. Well, you can't forget it, but don't base your future on that. Don't base what you want to do, don't base your decisions, don't base how you feel in your heart and in your soul on all that stuff that's happening out there. Base it on hope and happiness, because there is lots and lots of room and lots of scope for wonderful things to happen in your life if you believe in it. As Pollyanna as that sounds, it's really true. Because that Seek Beauty card also says, yes, there's bad news out there, there's terrible things happening out there, possibly some of them have even happened to you. But start looking for the beauty in life. And the most incredible thing about that, the miracles about that, is when you start looking for the beautiful things, when you start paying attention for them, when you start trying to spot them in your life, you start seeing more and more of them. They actually start manifesting around you. The final card that comes up is just the most beautiful card for sort of the Christmas time, isn't it? Or even just this time of year, because I know a lot of different cultures and religions are celebrating big occasions. This is the light card, and this is saying no matter what is going on out there, no matter how much darkness there is out there, no matter how much bad news, no matter how much people are trying to install fear in you, you are the light. You can shine the light into that darkness. And this is not about trying to change other people. One can't change other people. It's not possible. But shine your own light into that darkness, and a lot of people will follow that light, and you'll see they'll start doing the same thing. So just be your wonderful light self. If you're watching this video, then you are one of those people that can shine that light into the darkness. Be your gorgeous, wonderful light self, and the world around you will start lighting up as well. For those of you who do celebrate Christmas, I wish you a wonderful Christmas. For the rest of you who may be celebrating different cultural or religious occasions now, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful occasion as well. Thank you so much for watching and listening.